A massive $300 million lawsuit has been launched against the Canadian government. The man responsible, the founder of Wealth One Bank, which focuses on the Chinese-Canadian community. He's targeting the federal attorney general, the head of the RCMP, the director of Canada's spy agency CSIS, as well as newspaper reporters, alleging damaging and inaccurate information was leaked, costing him his company. CTV's Judy Trinh reports.
Shenglin Shen was a bicycle salesman turned banking mogul, then leaks to the media painted the bank he founded as a potential conduit for Chinese interference.
I cannot make a living in Canada.
My client, Mr. Shenglin Shen, was a victim of a mass dissemination of false information that went into the public record.
The Canadian says 2 independent audits cleared him of interference, but he was still ordered by the finance minister to divest his shares in Wealth One Bank. Shen says he lost his reputation while his bank lost customers.
Which resulted in many layoffs, loss of value, loss of business.
Shen is seeking damages of $300 million. His lawsuit names the Attorney General, the head of CSIS, the RCMP commissioner, and reporters at the Globe and Mail. The scale of the legal action surprises this former diplomat and national security expert.
This is something that I've never seen before, but again, I think it demonstrates how seriously the persons who might be subject to unlawful disclosures treat this, and want to make sure that they hold governments accountable.
The lawsuit also names a former Mountie and an ex-CSIS officer as potential informants, and states that the spy agency was fully aware that human sources can be mired by racial, xenophobic, and ethnic biases, but was negligent in letting that information get out in the public.
Intelligence organizations who have a lower standard in order to report internally, because it's a different type of information collections, also sometimes get things wrong. That's why it's important to make sure that you protect the information.
CSIS says it won't comment on a case before the courts. It's still searching for the persons responsible for leaking classified information. So is the RCMP. But more than a year has already passed without any charges.
What we're trying to do is to get to the truth. What we want is transparency. What we want is a full vindication.
Intelligence officials are bound by the law to keep classified information secret indefinitely. That means they can be charged for leaking intelligence even after they leave their jobs. Judy Trinh, CTV News, Ottawa.